A very good morning to all. Now, till now we have understood that triangle is a three-sided closed figure. Based on the sides and based on the angles, we have three different types of triangle. Now, when it is based on the sides, when all the three sides are equal, it is called equilateral triangle. When any two sides are equal, we call it as isosceles, and when none of the sides are equal, we call it as scalene triangle. Now, based on the angle, if one angle is acute angle from the three angles of a triangle, we call it as acute angle triangle. If one angle is obtuse angle of the triangle, then we call the triangle to be obtuse angle and obtuse angle triangle. Now what we focus on is if we have a right angle, then this triangle will be called as a right angled triangle. Hence today what we are going to study is about Pythagoras theorem, which is entirely and purely based on right angled triangle. Before going to Pythagoras theorem, we should clear the concept of right angled triangle. A right angled triangle, it has a right angle, and the side opposite to right angle is called hypotenuse. Based on the hypotenuse and right angle, we have the application of the Pythagoras theorem, which is used in science, art, engineering and architecture. Basically, what Pythagoras theorem is, we will understand that later, but first we'll understand what is the concept of a right angled triangle. In our daily day-to-day life, we see various articles which are rectangle in shape, but if we study in depth, we'll come to know that a rectangle is also a part or a type, and it helps to form a right angled triangle. You can see in the diagram how a right angled triangle is formed. In this rectangular object, you can see the length and height and the diagonal. Diagonal is which passes through the opposite vertices, and you can see there is a red line which forms a right angled triangle. Now you can see that it has a right angle, and you can see the diagonal. Basically the diagonal is called hypotenuse. In mathematics, the Pythagoras theorem, also known as Pythagoras theorem, Pythagorean theorem, is also known as Pythagoras theorem. I hope you have understood what is right angled triangle. As we have already learned that in a right angled triangle, a right angle is formed, and hence it is called a right angled triangle. The side opposite to the right angled triangle is called the hypotenuse. You have to keep all these things in mind, only then you will be able to apply Pythagoras theorem. The right angle, you can see the red box denoted, and opposite to it is the hypotenuse. A right angle triangle consists of two legs and a hypotenuse. The two legs meet at 90-degree angle, and the hypotenuse is the longest side of the right angled triangle. The walls make right angles with the floor they meet. Your notebooks your books and notebooks have a rectangular surface, hence the adjacent sides of the book make a right angle. Indeed, wherever you see rectangular surface, you can identify a right angle there. You can see in the diagrams how a right angle is formed. You can see the 90-degree. Now, if you have understood, we will write the name of the hypotenuse of each of the right angle triangle as shown below. You can see right angle triangle PQR. So the hypotenuse for right angle triangle PQR is side PR or hypotenuse PR. For triangle DEF, the hypotenuse is DF. since it is opposite to the right angle triangle DEF. Triangle STU, the right angle is T, so the hypotenuse becomes SU. So for triangle STU, the hypotenuse is SU. As we have now understood right angled triangle, now we will understand exactly what is Pythagoras theorem. Now Pythagoras was a Greek mathematician of the 6th century BC. He made important contributions to mathematics. His method of teaching mathematics was very popular. He trained several mathematicians. People of many countries had long of a certain principle related to right angled triangle. It is also given in the book called Shulvastra of Ancient India. As Pythagoras was the first to prove the theorem, it is named after him. To honor him, it is given that the theorem, since he proved it, we call it Pythagoras theorem. This theorem of Pythagoras states that in a right angled triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. For example, you can see angle B is a right angled triangle. So AC is the hypotenuse. So AC square is equal to the remaining two sides, that is AB square plus BC square. Hence, this is the Pythagoras theorem, which states that hypotenuse square is equal to the base square plus height square. But if we apply it to triangle ABC, AC square is the hypotenuse, which will be equal to sum of the sides, that is AB square plus BC square. I hope I have cleared the concept of right angle triangle and the Pythagoras theorem. Thank you.